Yeah, it's your boy Nico finally back on the mic. I've been gone for so long. I try to think about what I want to do next for my channel, and I'm a perfectionist, so it's like really hard to like make a video and be super proud of it. Yes, a couple videos on my channel I'm really proud of, but overall I want to give y'all the best video I can as often as I can. So bear with me. And recently I've been getting into Webtoons because we're stuck in the house. And I do love manga and anime. But I want something similar but a little bit different. And that's why I just finished recently Veritas, which I learned about from Giguk in his video talking about, webtoons might become the next part of anime because we're having the God of High School, Tower of God, so it's a good step in the right direction, and many more webtoons becoming anime thanks to people like Crunchyroll. So it's really, really interesting times to be an anime fan right now. It doesn't have to mean, oh, anime, all about Japan. No. Imagine if anime just meant, hey, it's animation from Asia. Doesn't have to point out a single region. Doesn't have to be like, oh, anime, it came from Taiwan. Anime, it came from South Korea. And looking at a manga, what's the real difference? They're both essentially comic books. It's just you think about the region it comes from and the way you read it. But it's essentially the same thing, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So I do like the idea that webtoons can change the anime landscape. So when you think about anime, it doesn't have to mean, oh, it came from Japan. It could think of, oh, it's essentially just cartoons from a different region. I like that idea. Now, obviously, not everybody's gonna watch every single webtoon that drops when it becomes animated. Obviously, not everybody likes every single anime. We know this. But the more stories being told, the more we can expand, and the more the global audience can expand. That's why I do like the idea that anime can be something that almost everyone can enjoy, regardless of their taste. But a big problem with anime is like a gatekeeping thing. If you don't like certain things or you don't like certain shows, people may think you're not really a huge fan, but it shouldn't matter. A fan is a fan. If you like something, you like something. You don't, you don't. It's just that simple. And the kind of anime fan I want to be, or fan of entertainment I want to be, is one where essentially everything interesting, I give it a chance, regardless of my personal preferences, regardless of my own biases. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do with this channel. Essentially document and share with y'all my experiences with my favorite medium. So that way, if I change my mind about a certain anime or a certain series, you can find out about it. If I like a certain series and, I hate on before, we can talk about what changed. For the longest time, I didn't want to read Berserk because Berserk was just the one thing I didn't really like. I don't like gory. Berserk has a really good message to it. You have two options: succumb to, the circumstance you're in, or continue to fight on that dark and narrow path. Or what you gonna do for your dream. That's what I think about when I think about Berserk. But back to the point at hand. I'm gonna tell y'all some manhwa I think y'all should check out and why you should be interested in manhwa as a whole. Manhwa is just Korean comic books. That's the best way I can put it for you. And I do like the idea that, no matter what region you're in, certain things are kind of universal. Entertainment is universal, right? So the reason why I slept on manhwa for a long time, I knew it existed, but no one told me, hey, if you want to read manhwa, aka webtoons, there's a whole website, Webtoons, and there's an app for it. If y'all told me that, I would have been on it. We do get originals like Zombie Saga and other things, but for the most part, it's always something that already had an audience. And you see the problem with that? They're always going to do stuff that they think is going to go well. There's a lot of stories that are really interesting that no one's going to know about because it's niche, it's an underground series, it's not everyone's cup of tea. If you had webtoons in the mix, it changes everything. So it goes from, oh, man, I'm tired of manga, I want something different. Okay, anime. I don't like the source material, but it seems kind of cool. Wait, that's not a manga. That's a manhwa. Oh, I'm gonna peep that. It's on Webtoons, cool, and then that can bring more traffic to Webtoons, and therefore they can pick up more series and do more crazy stuff. Because you know how things work. It's all about support. I'm all for the idea that we can have more than one source of stories. Because my problem with the anime is like as every season goes on, I'm starting to see more of the stuff I've read become anime. So it's like I want to watch it because I like seeing the voice actors they pick, like seeing the colors, the soundtracks. But if you take that away, well, am I gonna watch something I've already seen before? Like I don't got other stuff to do. Like I don't have limited time on my hands. That's why I'm saying I'm all for the idea that webtoons could be the next big thing for anime and can hopefully give us more stories so that when instead of getting the same old stuff that everybody mom already like, we can get a little bit of variety. That's all I'm saying. So one webtoon I really like right now, it's called Bastard. And essentially it's about a kid who has an artificial heart, a glass eye, a weak constitution. He's essentially trying to escape his psycho killer dad. Now the thing about his dad, he kills young women or women that remind him of his mother. And what we do know is he will kill a man, but here's the thing. Because his dad is a CEO of a well-known company, a lot of people think he's a good person, a good businessman. So it's hard to convince people who already have a good idea of somebody they're a bad person. Especially a CEO. He gives to charity, he's nice, he's friendly, he's inviting. Come on now. And the main character is essentially accomplice to his crimes, but the thing is, what the choices he had? He's trying to, be his own person, but all they're gonna see is, hey, you're that rich guy's son. Hey, isn't your dad that CEO? So what do you do that's really impressive? Are you gonna follow in his footsteps, inherit his company? What's up with you? And what I do like about the setting, because in high school, high school at the time, everyone discovers who they are. You see bullying, cliques, all that stuff, and awkward teen tension. I love it. It's really good. Check it out. And that same creator has another series called Sweet Home, and it's crazy about a rich kid who essentially didn't appreciate his family. They get killed in a car accident, and now he has to learn to fend for himself. And for the first time, communicate and work with others. So it's really interesting seeing him struggle. I only read a couple episodes of that, but it's really good. Check it out. You'll really enjoy it. At least I hope you will. Another one I've been peeping, it's called The Gamer. So essentially it's about this boy where his life is like a video game. If he does an action enough times, he gets a skill in it. And eventually that skill can get powerful. So for example, if he does his homework or study for a while, he gets an increase in intellect. If he goes to the gym and practices running or just does cardio, his stamina goes up. If he punches a tree over and over, his strength goes up. It's really cool. And then he realizes the world is actually more crazy than he ever imagined. And since he's like a video game character, you might as well treat the world like that. Just be careful because everybody's coming out the woodworks, and essentially he may be involved in this giant hidden war that only certain people know about. And then there's other one called Noscope where basically the main character is trying to enter this video game competition with his friend who's really good at this one video game, which kind of reminds me of Overwatch, but it's not Overwatch. It's like Overwatch meets an MMO, but it's essentially Overwatch. And we're seeing this cool friend group evolve where it's you get that annoying girl that everyone knows is cute, but she's just a healer. She's just there. This cool guy that's really cool, but for some reason he likes this uncool guy that's just average. It's really interesting. And they're just trying to bond. It's good stuff. Definitely check it out. I know Soul Leveling is a thing. I know Tower God's a thing. I read a little bit of The God of High School. I read the first episode 2 right now. I might go further, but I don't know yet. But the whole point of this video, I'm going to tell y'all about what I've been up to. And mom will be hitting differently, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. When I finished Vertes, I was like, wow, it was interesting. It was a crazy ride. I binged it like crazy. Then it was kind of it was cool, but I do like the concepts. The one thing I like about manhwa over manga, just a little bit, it just seems like the one thing I like more about manhwa compared to manga, I feel like I can relate more with these characters. They're not really always trying to be good people. They're not always trying to be bad people. They're kind of in the gray area. They could be good but do bad things, or people trying to be good but they're stuck in a bad situation where it's even if they want to be good, no one will ever believe them and support them, or they always been doing bad things and no one ever encouraged them to do the good things they're supposed to do. And when they're supposed to do good for the first time with no support, no help, they don't really know how to go about it. So for example, if you're born into a rich family and you've been spoiled your entire life, how do you get humbled? How do you just learn how to rely on others and be a good person? It's going to be hard for you because you're already stuck in your own head. And that's what I like seeing stories like that, where it's these characters aren't really necessarily bad people. It's just they're good people put in bad situations. Or another way of looking at it, they're chaotic good, lawful neutral, lawful good, something like that. I like that. It's really cool. I like characters like that where it's you don't really know where they align because they're not really black and white spelled out to you. So yeah, That's my thoughts on Manwha. It's pretty cool. I'm glad I checked it out, and there's more series I want to peep, but it's just I'm trying to figure out which ones are my priorities right now. So yeah, and I've also been trying to clear my backlog of anime and manga and try to get reviews out for those in a decent space or within a timely manner. So yeah, that's what's new with me. What's been new with y'all while I was gone? Y'all find new hobbies during this quarantine? Trying new foods out? What's up? Let me know in the comment section below. So if you want more content like this with just me talking to y'all, let me know. If you want the old style where it's like, I'm showing you a visual while I'm talking about and then cut here and there to my face, let me know in the comment section below. I'm curious to hear your thoughts about stuff and what's been going on with y'all. If you like what I do and want to support me financially, all you gotta do, check out my Patreon or Coffee. Every bit of support helps, whether you like, comment, subscribe. It all makes me happy seeing y'all comment on old videos. Just comment your thoughts in response to what I said in videos. That's why I do this thing. I like having conversations. I like seeing how people work, what drives them. That's what keeps me going. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, ignite the like button. Subscribe to join my crew. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, and you're good to go. If you like videos from me, share it with your friends. Tell your friends about the channel. And just support however you can. Thank you so much for watching, listening. I could really say so much more, but my crew needs me.